How has Silicon Valley influenced the global technology trends over the past decade? So, here in this video, we want to talk about Silicon Valley and its influence on technological advancements and trends. In order to do this, let's learn two words. Undeniably, it means without a doubt, certainly. So, undeniably means without a doubt. I can use it in an example. I can say AI is undeniably an amazing technology. The next one, set the pace for something. Set the pace for is to lead or establish the standard for something. When you are the head of something, let's say there is progress in AI and a company like OpenAI, it sets the pace for everyone else. It means it is leading and everyone else is following. That's my limited understanding of how things are working these days, but anyways, the idea of set the pace for something means you lead something and everyone else has to follow. So undeniably set the pace for. Let's use these two to answer the question, how has Silicon Valley influenced technological trends? I can say um, Silicon Valley has undeniably set the pace for technological trends everywhere. Now, for technological progress everywhere. Now let's take a look at our text here. I'm going to read it. It's a difficult text and we're going to try to understand everything. Silicon Valley has undeniably set the pace for technological evolution over the last decade, spearheading advancements in AI, cloud computing, and consumer tech. Take, for instance, the ubiquitous rise of AI assistants like Siri and Alexa. These tools were pioneered by tech giants based there and have since become household staples over worldwide. So let's understand the first paragraph. Silicon Valley has undeniably set the pace for technological evolution over the last decade. It means if you look at the last 10 years, Silicon Valley has been the place where most innovation happens and everyone else follows. Spearheading advancements in AI. So they are um, the first to make amazing innovations in AI. They are spearheading it. Spearhead is to lead or initiate an action or movement. Cloud computing and consumer tech. So these are the areas where Silicon Valley has been spearheading. Cloud computing, it's like, storage spaces online and processing power online. And consumer tech, normal tech that people use. Take, for instance, the ubiquitous rise of AI. What is ubiquitous? Ubiquitous means something that is found everywhere. If something is everywhere, that's ubiquitous. So we can say the ubiquitous rise of AI has been amazing. These tools were pioneered by, they were made by, they were innovated by tech giants, big companies, giants, based there, who are located there in Silicon Valley, and have since, this is a very interesting structure, they have since become household staples. Household staples are normal, common, or essential items used regularly in homes. Something that you find in every home. That's household staples like bread, basic stuff that we need to live. Those are household staples. Okay, so those are the words we learned. Let's go on to the word breeding ground for. It means a place where ideas or developments are nurtured and grow. As an example, universities are amazing breeding ground for technological innovation. It's a good place where ideas can grow, so it's breeding ground for. You can think about the word breed, where animals mate and have new children. They are breeding, right? So breeding ground for is where ideas clash and new ideas grow. Next one is disruptive technologies. It's innovations that significantly alter industries or markets. So when new ideas emerge, and because of a technology, the previous way to do things becomes obsolete, that's disruptive technologies. So let's use these two to answer the question about what we think of Silicon Valley, how it has impacted progress. We can say Silicon Valley has been amazing breeding ground for disruptive technologies. Now let's look at the text here. Over the past 10 years, Silicon Valley has been breeding ground for disruptive technologies, especially in the mobile and app ecosystem. It catalyzed the on-demand economy with apps like Uber and Airbnb, fundamentally changing how we approach travel and commuting. So it's talking about how applications like Uber and Airbnb have changed the way we do things. And it talks about on-demand economy. On-demand economy is when you want something, you can get it fast. You order it, you get it. That's on-demand economy. It also has the word catalyzed here. Catalyze, caused or accelerated an action or process. Let's read the definition for on-demand economy: an economic system where goods and services are provided immediately as requested by consumers. Okay, that's all we wanted to learn here. I hope you've learned the words. Remember, the goal is not to talk about Silicon Valley. It's just great context to learn some words related to technology. So what you want to do is to use these words and make extra examples for yourself in other fields. Let's say undeniably, let's say good nutrition is undeniably linked with good health. So I'm trying to use this word and improve my speaking skills regardless of what I talk about. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed it. Talk to you soon.